just screwed myself because I can't see the bean plot at all. But it is what it is. I already had this stand in here, so that's kind of why I didn't know if I was going to be able to see it or not. But also saved on 10 to 15 acres of beans, standing beans still. I think they should be picking this bean. I feel like any day now, but we'll see. They've been coming out of this corner over here and walking to where I'm sitting. So there was a couple bucks. I want to say 3 or 4 nights ago. One of them was pretty decent. I want to get a better look at them and see if it's something I want to tag out on opening day. I've tagged out on in 2023. I tagged out on opening day. In 2024, so last year, I tagged out on October 2nd. I'm kind of over it. I want to flatten the rut. So, buying that. Just hopefully enjoying a nice set here. Alright guys, it's October 3rd. I didn't go out hunting yesterday. Just, they were picking beans, which I should have came out. Usually I would, but got caught up with some work and just didn't have enough time to come out. But I'm out here today on the 3rd. It's actually my daughter's 2nd birthday today, so I'm hoping to get her a little birthday doll. But we'll see. It's very, very calm right now, which I like because I can hear a lot more because I can turn my hearing aids up, so pretty happy with that. But we're out here. I'm ready. I'm excited. There was a couple does at this spot last night, so hopefully they do it the 2nd time in a row. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have a nice little 20-yard shot like right here. On opening day they were over here, which behind me, which I wasn't really ready for that, but I will be today, which I don't really have a shot, but hopefully they loop around, maybe, but it's very calm. It's pretty hot, which I don't really like, but gotta make what's second. But this spot, usually the bucks show up around the right time because we have a lot of does here, which I'll be taking one out this year. It's just kind of overpopulated on does for now. So, but I'm kind of not worried about it because, like I said, they'll show up later on, which they usually do. Usually every year, or the past couple of years since I've died out on the opening week. Usually in November I get a hammer, a stud that shows up later on, so I'm kind of excited about that. I hate the waiting game, but sometimes I love it. One of the struggles is being a hunter is we love to tag out in opening week, but we hate it because we want to hunt longer. But we'll see. Excited for what the night comes. Just have 45 right now. 45. Should I share? Should I share? Yeah. Should I share? Matt? I hit her. I think I hit her a little high. I hit her a little high. Yeah. She was a lot closer than I thought. I thought she was at 35. But I bet exactly where it was. I aimed just a little. Did that underdog jump? My arrow is covered in blood. Covered. Yeah. was a little high. She was a lot closer than I thought. When I last ranged the ground, I ranged it for 35, but I think she was like 30. I hit right behind my pin when I let go. But I look at my arrow down there through the binos, and it's covered in red. So I think we're good to go. We're gonna get that now. Go check it. All right, guys. So we just found her. Dad, how far do you think she went?
That's probably 50 yards.
50 yards,
40,
yeah.
Maybe 40, 50.
Yeah, I didn't make the greatest shot. The blood trail was actually, thankfully we were recording and I was able to see where she entered, and we kind of just cheated and went to that. But there was blood all over the tree, and we were actually able to track it pretty decent all the way through. I didn't expect to have a really good blood trail, to be honest, because of where the shot was. But she's actually laying right over here. So she went down this creek and didn't make it back out. So went 50 yards. I'm super thankful. Got a beautiful doe harvest and meat for our family. Oh! You got that on camera?
I think.
Is there a red mark around there?
Yeah.
Well,
You might have just got the oh shit on camera.
yeah, we both kind of just ate it. I think Dad only got mine on there. Classic. Whew. Oh, there's blood spewing out of where I hit her. So you can see she actually ran towards more over here. Tried to go up. Right here's the last blood trail on this side over here. And just obviously didn't make it. Piled up right there. So.
Lots of blood on
She doesn't have a tail.
Good job, beast.
Look, that's all the tail she has. Isn't that crazy?
What the heck?
Isn't that crazy?
Never seen one like that before.
I have never seen that. It's just a little nub.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, Dane, and who saw her first?
I did.
No. Who saw her first when we were tracking her?
Oh, Mama did, yeah.
Mom did.
Oh, so the exit hole is actually crazy. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
So.
I can't see it with the lights. Yeah.
I'm glad we got another kill under the father-son duo. Give me some.
Yep.
So, heck yeah. Well, there's a good chance I'm gonna be throwing this over my shoulder and going up. So, be ready for some epic fails here. Just giving you all a heads up right now. So, I just want to make a quick mention on how quiet my setup is, especially the bow itself. Me and Dad were talking off camera, and he was like, hey, mention this because it's true. After the shot, the other doe that was in the field ended up coming 20 yards. And she actually came downwind of us, and she did not know where we were at. I think she was smelling us a little bit, which is, you can't really scent proof yourself a lot of times against these animal noses. But the bow is super, super quiet, and I'm actually surprised that the doe didn't drop as well after the shot, after meh. I'm honestly super surprised she didn't drop. If she would have dropped, I probably would have missed, to be honest. But I just really want to say how quiet this setup is and this bow in general. This doe did not duck at all, and the other doe actually ended up coming closer to us at 20 yards. Oh. Either she's heavy or I'm out of shape.
I'll get her over the other side and we'll just hook the winch on.
Yeah. It's crazy, no tail though.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, we're wrenching that up. I was gonna try to do an epic fail for you guys, but there's two about 5-foot drop offs. All right, just to show you a little bit of the blood trail, here's a little bit of blood on the ground, but we actually kind of had two, because we got one up here, one down there, and then we had a couple on this tree. So she was actually spewing out, I think, on both sides. But yeah, this is kind of blood trail we were tracking. We got some blood right here. I mean, like I said, we were able to track pretty much all the way to her. Again, credits to Mom. She ended up seeing the doe first. I was too focused on looking for the blood, so thanks to Mama. All right, guys, I just want to show the entrance and exit one more time while I got the doe kind of propped up. So here's the entrance right here. Like I said, it was kind of high. And then the exit, if you come on this side, I guess she might have been quartering to me just a little bit, and I might have hit the rib cage, and that's why the arrow deflected off. But the entrance, or the exit, sorry, and then the sides of the entrance. Nice, super clean cuts from the beast broadhead. All right, guys, so we got the arrow right here. Thank God for lighted nocks. One thing I will never do is not have lighted nocks anymore. Having lighted nocks kind of helped us, especially in this point right now. There's a whole bunch of ants on it right now, but this is what the arrow looks like here. And then this is the broadhead. There's literally no dings on it, nothing. I would try to close it, but I'm not Josh Mulbar and ballsy. I'm gonna try to get some gloves and close this and try to get it closed and open. But I'm assuming it's gonna do just fine. Kind of go over here real quick. Right here is where she entered. And as you can see here, there's blood on this tree. And then she went back there and on that trail across here, probably 5 yards over, and went on that trail and then down to that creek. But that's where we first found blood. We found blood in the field, but like I said, we looked back in the camera or on the footage and cheated. But that's why we film, not only for you guys, but to also help us as hunters to kind of replay everything and see exactly what happened. All right, guys, I know I said out there I was going to show you the broadhead working. We just got done getting the doe up, and we got it in the Yeti 125. I'm super thankful we got that because it makes it easy for us. But I wanted to, again, show you this broadhead, that it still works, still. That's just crazy to me. And then I don't know if the camera will be able to pick up on it or not, but when you look on here, you can see that there's absolutely no dings on it. Still super sharp. That's just crazy to me. It's nice that you don't have to worry about replacement blades or, I mean, really anything like that. You can use one broadhead for multiple deer, and I'm actually a firm believer of these broadheads now. But as you can see on the arrow, it's a good blood, good lung blood. When we were gutting it, we saw that there was actually 2 broadhead holes in both lungs. Obviously on the right side, it was on the top side, and on the left side, it was more like in the middle. So super happy with that, super thankful for that as well. But other than that, it was a super fun hunt. We didn't see anything other than those 2 does and that decent buck. And it all happened, what, 20, 30 minutes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, within 20, 30 minutes of the legal shooting light. And it all happened so fast. And super thankful for that. So glad I get to enjoy another sit with my dad, and hopefully for many more. All right, guys, it is October 7th, and we did not go hunting today. It's been kind of rainy, just kind of a crappy day. Um, and also I can't really hunt in the rain because of my hearing aids. So today we're just kind of doing a little bit of arrow building for Dad. There's not actually nothing different on these arrows. These are just more. He's running out. He's been breaking them and smashing them. So just gonna be cutting up some arrows today, and on this Last Chance Revolution arrow saw. So yeah, let's get it going. Oh, I kind of got to turn it on. There we go. Alright, we'll head over here to our Last Chance square up tool here. Move this over. Alright, over here. I also want to point out that I really like these insert weld by 30-06. Um, they're they've been super durable. I haven't had any um, inserts come out on me, which is a big thing. These are the Easton half outs, and these are the match grade version. They have this little orange silicone like O-ring, and I actually really like it because it's a lot tighter tolerance when going in. You can almost still got to use glue, but you can almost just pretty much run these in, and they will be tight. So once you add glue, there's absolutely no movement whatsoever. So it's a lot tighter tolerance, a lot tighter fit, and that's what I like. Get 6 of them ready for Dad. He's hopefully next week or this upcoming week we will be getting a dough, and hopefully we'll have a dough down for Dad. That pretty much is going to conclude for this week's video, or I guess week 1 of the hunting season. I'm hoping to do like of all the hunting weeks that we have here, kind of just going to go week 1, week 2, every 7 days of filming. So hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. It's going to be kind of just a nonchalant vlogging style videos. So hope you guys enjoy it. I'll catch you on the next one.